Welcome back, people. Jasonwalker34 here, back with another episode of Ship Graveyard Simulator 2, episode 30. I just finished episode 29 just a few minutes ago, so if you want to go watch that, please do. It's my latest episode. Can I crouch? I forgot how to crouch. Let me check my controls really quickly. None. Let's just change that. Crouch. Bruh, I can't fucking cut this damn bolt. It's fucking... Why? How dare this bolt thing not freaking cut? How dare that damn thing? Well, I mean, a third of the ship already fucking blew up as soon as I cut into that thing that still had proper gas still running through it. So, I mean, yeah, makes sense. Almost a third of the ship is already gone, so anything that is technically still left is probably not much. Finally. Obviously, these are the these big, massive pieces are some of the heavier pieces on the ship, because they're like entire pieces that have to be hoisted with the crane. They have to be cut loose and then hoisted with the crane.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Gotta cut these larger pieces off and get them ready to be moved.
आप संपर्क में रहेंगे।
I'm gonna go ahead and cut these pieces loose, so as soon as I can, I'm gonna lift them, hoist them away. I feel like once the Still Behemoth thing comes out, they're gonna have to add more point levels to the tools, because if they're not maxed out with additional bonuses and shit like that, then they're not gonna be strong. These basic tools like this aren't gonna be strong enough, and everybody's gonna end up just strictly using bombs to tear the boats apart, blowing walls off, and everything else. They're literally gonna be working day and night on the last of the warships just so they can save up enough money to get like several hundreds of bombs, just so they can blow entire floors off with it once they clear it all off of all the little bits and sorry. I was about to choke on my own spit.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
I gotta wait till it's ready to be hoisted out so I
कोई बात नहीं.
can. I gotta wait till it moves it out of the way.
मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा.
Well, I'm trying to fill this box up. But these boxes have gone under a serious transformation because they have a lot of space on them now. Like, a ridiculous amount of space. To the point where it gets very ridiculous at how much they actually can hold. Well, I still have $1,000 left, so I can easily get more bombs if I need to. Which, by now, I'm actually going to need more bombs if I'm going to take off the entire top portion of this boat without any issues. Granted, before I finish detonating the floors and getting this whole area to collapse, I'm going to have to go to the very top of this thing to make sure there's nothing critically important on the very top of this thing that needs to come off before, including these smokestacks right here, because they're still being held down by one or two pieces of wall or flooring or something.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? हम संपर्क में रहेंगे. कोई बात नहीं. हेलो, जहाज है?
Back.
कोई बात नहीं. मैं जल्दी वहां आऊंगा.
Now, while that's waiting, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna start picking all this trash up down here. As of now, the only thing I can have to do now is just clean up all the trash around the edge of the boat that fell off from that explosion of the gas line. Well, a lot of the main boat components literally just kind of plummeted to all the way down here. Whenever I grinded into that thing, it blew up a lot of boat components. Which is what I would usually do. I would check the surroundings around the gas line and everywhere where the gas line actually connects up, and then if it doesn't contain anything serious, then I would just let it go, because honestly, it speeds up the whole damn operation whenever you're able to literally just say bye-bye to a massive portion of the boat. It's a lot less for you to have to actually blow up or break with your hammer, and it speeds up everything a considerable amount.
My friend. फिर मिलते हैं my friend.
Yeah! Throw the box. I take off the main portion of the boat and start working down into the inner hull, I won't need explosives anymore unless I really need to do something. But for the most part, I'll be able to just kind of take the floors off and just kind of slowly tear the boat down. But the bombs are kind of helping me. Even though they are expensive, they are very good at speeding up salvaging operations. Although, granted, they are extremely expensive, but they are very worth it. now we need to pick up all the small pieces that are falling all over the place. Make sure they end up in my box so I can throw them out to the truck. I gotta make sure I don't leave anything behind. Alright, now, let me go upstairs. Well, try to go upstairs anyways. My god, that was glorious. So much work done in such little time. The cleanup is going to be horrendously long. Look at this. All these bits and pieces just strode all over the place. Probably down on the next two floors too. Ah, yes. Indeed, I was correct, because there's a bunch of holes on the floor now, because I will use the bombs to take out staircases too. Because I don't much care for taking out staircases with a grinder. It's just very slow and tedious. Plus, all these other little bits and bobs I had to constantly pick up. It's like just an extra bit of metal I have to pick up. I gotta get it all cleaned up, all cleaned up. I gotta get it all cleaned up, all cleaned up. Granted, most of the bigger ships are going to take significantly longer to do, because most likely I will not have the aid of bombs on my side, unless I somehow manage to miraculously afford a lot of fucking bombs, because the bigger boats are obviously bigger, and they're going to take a lot longer to fucking break down. I don't really think it would matter what side I start from, honestly. Box after box ends up at the end. And hell, once I finish this, I have to go down to the next 2 floors just to clear out all the other bits and bobs from the other 2 floors. From the destruction of these floors, I mean, hell, you can see all the little bits and bobs that are stuck in the floor. They theoretically become a piece of the floor until I get loosen them somehow. Or somehow pick them up from underneath the floor. You know what? Honestly, I won't worry about it until I get downstairs. We're already over 13,000 kilograms. Look at that. Alright, there's another box. Okay, now let's go down here and what the fuck is that beeping? I swear. And I know that ain't one of my damn bombs. What the fuck is that damn noise? It's annoying. Well, it would be best for me to just start working on getting all the bits and bobs inside there. Alright. And there's another crate in the box. Yes, I know. I'm gonna have to go down to the next floor. Let me check up here, make sure. And then we're gonna work our way down to the next floor to clear this area of all the little bits and pieces. Check, make sure. There's a whole bunch of stuff that just escaped the grabber. And look at all this stuff. All that stuff just escaped. It basically just fell through the floor. Let's go ahead and start cutting this out. I know I'm gonna have to go to multiple floors in order to cut this off, so. Yeah, it's being held on by at least another set. I'll have to go upstairs to cut the remaining section loose on both sides. Oof. So much trash, bro. So much trash. Escaping, getting everywhere. Run down here and grab all these little bits and pieces. Because they're getting everywhere. Shit. I gotta go over here. I gotta go over here into the wall. Into the wall. Blowtorch. Get that shit ready and start cutting through these wall sections. Alright, let me get my hammer out and we're gonna work our way back up to the top floor here. We're gonna break out today. The ship is gonna be broken down. I wonder what my time is by now. It's been a bit since I checked. Let me check real quick. Alright, so yeah, I believe that'll be it for our episode 30 of Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. We're at 40 minutes. It's just a bit long for this episode. I'm sorry, I lost a little track of the time. But the next episode should be the final episode for this boat because we're almost done knocking this boat out. We just gotta do this this floor, the floor under it, the floor after that, and that'll be it. Alright. Like, subscribe, comment, and peace.